ground shake.
Hello there YouTube! Today we are here at Basebrick and we're gonna burp with the SounDigital 35,000 watt amplifier. It is the biggest 12 volt amplifier there is around, and this is rated at 35,000 watts at 14.4, no, actually it was 12.6 volts, I think, with a distortion of 0 point something, or was it 1%? So it is the biggest around there. Biggest amplifier you can get in 12 volt systems. SounDigital is pretty good, and this new EVO-II series is the best so far that I've heard and I've tested with. The 3000 watt amplifier was absolutely astonishing, and this is the biggest one of their series. Now, I have three Spl meters. Now, this is from the kick panel, this is from the driver's side window, and this is from the driver's side headrest. As you can see here, if I reset this, stop, reset, start, it will fluctuate something. It goes up to 150 peaks. It's not playing anything, and it's fluctuating something wizard stuff there. But I've been told that these big 35,000 amplifiers, they produce some kind of interference with the electromagnetic fields, so maybe that charger there or this amplifier is fluctuating some wizardy stuff, and I'm getting some results here already. But I will gonna burp it, and it will go much higher to 122 decibels, so it should be okay. Now take everything I do with a grain of salt, because I'm just a hobbyist and I test this kind of stuff. Currently I'm having 4 batteries down there. Yasa SWL 2 and 5000 watts series. I have currently 40.5 volts. I will restart this to take measurements, and then I'm gonna calculate the impedance and how much power I get out from the amplifier. Now it's volts time amperage, it's not true RMS, but hey, it's something. And I have this 100 amp digital design charger here, which feeds directly from one of my M5 inputs into my battery bank, and I have already a 50 amp 4 power charger at the front. So everything should be okay. Last time when I burped, I went down to 11 volts. I'm hoping to get at least 12 volts here. Now my impedance is roughly 5 to 6 ohms, so I will be not getting the 35,000 watts out from it, but let's see how much I can get. Now everything should be okay. Those are reset. I have 48 Hz playing there, and it is my peak note. And let's just burp. Now one thing to keep in mind with this amplifier, it is a competition amplifier, and I will be making a unbox about it later this month, maybe on the early next month, but it is now 27th day, so it's gonna be online on next month. Just one thing to keep in mind, so this is only a SPL type of amplifier. I'm not I would not recommend it to be used as a musical amplifier, because it has one input, like all the SD amplifiers has only one input, but it has only one setting. It is a gain. You can set gain higher or lower. No LPF, no high pass filters, no subsonic or something like that. Just a gain knob. So, and I will be using the gain knob to burp it. And just reset everything here, so I get all the results. I should be able to get up to 400 amps from here, and I should be able to get around what was this highest as 400 voltage, and that is reset already. So I take the gain knob and just slightly crank it up. Okay, I'm getting some results. Now let's see here. I'm getting 15 volts, 15 amps with a 6 volts. What? Hold on a minute. What is this wizardry? Okay, so I got 10 volts there, but 15 amps. Why on earth is this staying? 10 amps. What? Okay, 400 amps. $27 amps. Holy macaroni. 40 amps. Is it feeding my subs 40 amps already? What? 1 amp, 2 amp, 4 amps, 5 amps. Maybe I should change this. Okay, I got some more of these. So let's just throw it away. No, not this one. Maybe this one. Okay, let's try it again. That was kind of weird. 600 amps maximum. Hook it in. It's gonna say 0. Okay. This probably is better. Just reset everything and just crank it up a little bit. I'm getting nothing here. Okay. 1 amp. Okay. 23.7 volt, 5 amps. Already 140 decibels. Let's calculate the impedance fast here. So we'll see that we are currently at the OK zone. 23.7 divided by 4.9. We're having 4.8 ohms, so we are better than with the two M5s. Okay, we are currently at 7 minutes in. The video is already so long, sorry about that. 52 Hertz, 53 Hertz, asset, and let's gotta burp it. Lowest that we got was 0.1 volt down. Okay, that's about pretty much okay. Now, full tilt. Are you ready for this? Let's see how high we can get. Okay, that was disappointing. 20 amps, 82 volts. That was not loud. Let's put a calc. Let's see what actually it did. 82 divided by 20, 4.1 ohms. So the impedance is decreasing. Well, that's a new one. And we gained only 80 times 40, 3000 watts out. And why is it doing that? Maybe we need to crank it up our head unit a little bit. I only got it on like 15 volts, 15 volume, but let's crank it up and let's continue back here. Okay, hello, we are back here. I crank it up now up to 25 volume, so it should be loud enough. What can we do? We see here that we actually drawn some current because 30.6 volt was the lowest. I will reset that already. And let's just keep these here, 200 amps and that there, and just keep these on. And let's burp some more. Hopefully we can get a bit more juice out. Okay, we need to burp again, but we have already had 200 volts and 48 amps there, and we are currently at 157, 155, 151, and 12.2 volts was the lowest. Now, oh my god, I don't like this, but here we go. Now the alarm on the next door went off. And we actually did not gain that much. 158.41, 156, 151 at headrest. But let's see, 53 amps, 230 volts. That's quite large. And 12 volts. Yeehaw! We got... Actually, there's two cars that are alarming right now. Can you hear it? Oh, that went off. That's good. We are back here. We're gonna calculate the impedance right now, how much we got power out. It went full clipping, of course, all balls deep, let's say 230 times 53, 12,000 watts out, and 230 divided by 53, so 4.33 ohms. Now, why I did not get any more power? Well, it is at 4 ohms. At the show, I got 7,700 watts out at 6 ohms. I got roughly a 0.5 decibels louder there, but everything else is about the same. How much wattage did I got? I did not check it out, did I? 230 times 53, 12,000 watts out. So actually this is the loudest I can, most of the power that I could get out from this amplifier. But it did not measure that quite well. It is 158 at kick, 156 at windshield, and 152 at headrest at 48 Hertz. With this in mind, I will probably put a 28 Hertz and test it out again. And how it turns out, maybe I can get a little bit more power out, because when I tested with M5s, I got only 8,500 watts out at 48 Hertz. I now should be able to get at least around 20,000 watts out and test those subwoofers if I can get a 160 on the headrest on the lower notes. Well, let's put 28 Hertz in and let's try it out. Okay, we are back here now. Now I got 28 Hertz playing down there, and already I'm feeling a bit nervous. Let's reset these, and hopefully, as you can see here, this is something is fluctuating, so I get some wizardry in here. The sensor is at headrest, so at headrest, oh, already there. So I'm not quite happy about this. Usually when this happens, there's something electromagnetic field or something is interfering with the I have this box here, the thermal box here, and it goes to the front, but I'm not sure if this is close enough here. Maybe I need to find some kind of EMF device to see how high the field is around this amplifier. Actually, I got one, but I'm not sure where it is right now. But everything is set dead zero right now, and I have 28 Hertz down there, and I will be burp it out. The voltage now is at 14.5 volts. We reset these. 53 volts was old here, and 230 volts was here, so it is reset. And let's try that low note. Okay, that was a bit scary. 158.73 at headrest, nice. 157 at windshield and 157 at kick panel. 63 amps and 207 volts. Now I want to try it once more. I got down to 11.9 volts here, so I want to just test it one more time, because this had so much time to. This is low voltage meter, so I need to crank it up and keep it up a little bit. It scales so slowly, so I want to see if I get a bit more. Okay, that's about it. 222 volts with a whooping 68.3 amps. We got a little bit louder, 158.92, 157.96, and at kick panel 157.8. We went down to 11.57. And our windshield is broken like it was before, so nothing new there. Let's just fast calculate here on the video what we got out. So 222 times 68.3, 15,000 watts out with a impedance of 222 divided by 68.3, 3.25 ohms. That's a bit, how can I say? It's a competition amplifier. It plays one note and amplifies it very, very well. It is not with my in price. My box price is so high, I cannot get the full output out from it. With a system that has lower in price, like 2 times or something like that, you can get much more power out from it. But I got the maximum I got today. The most that I have fed into my subwoofers is this 222 times 60 blah 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 8.3. So the 15,000 watts is the most that I have ever fed on my system, and that's the highest wattage that I have ever put out. Actually, it's not wattage, it's volts times amperage, because I don't have true Aramas meters here, but it is measurable. It is comparable with my old results. I'm quite happy about this. Now the box is very musical. I can get 157 plus anytime. Well, not any time, but between 28 up to 48 I get 157, 158, almost 159 at headrest at lowest. So, but only I think I have the problem is with impedance. Now impedance is okay, because with 1 or 2 amplifiers I cannot get the most out of them. But adding a third amplifier up here, I have already made a adjustment so I can get the third amplifier up here. With the third amplifier I will probably can get up to 15 to 17, maybe 18,000 watts. With each 2 subwoofers to 1 amplifier in 1 ohm. They are now at 2 ohms piece, so 2 subwoofers connected in series, in parallel with 1 amplifier gives 1 amplifier 1 ohm load into 2 bases. So with third amplifier, third M5, I should be able to get the most of my system with the best impedance possible. But then I probably will need more batteries. So, what do we learn today? We learned that the SounDigital is a beast of an amplifier. It is good. It is capable of producing a hell of a much. Compared to 2 M5s, it is louder. Not by much, because I don't have very good efficiency in my subwoofer enclosure. It is musical box. It has almost 1-to-1 ratio. 600 liters down and 800 liters up, without a port. And I have driver's door open, so I'm using hot seat. Now building a port gives a back pressure and loads the pressure more, which gives more decibels. So this is currently in let's say I'm currently building this. It's not ready yet, but the system is loud enough and very musical, and I will probably stick on my M5s, because they are a bit more musical amplifiers, at least I think, because 35,000 watt amplifier without any signal stuff there. I will be using already a DSP, Helix DSP there, but too much power. I don't like big amplifiers. The 7,000 watt amplifiers that M5s are big enough for me. No bigger than that. So, and impedance is our enemy. But hey, we got pretty good results. 158.92 at 28 Hz at the headrest is okay in my league. Not the loudest in the world, but hey, it's pretty damn loud. Well, see you on the next video. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and leave a comment. How my system looks like. Is it pretty? Is it loud? Ain't loud. It ain't loud yet. Maybe someday. See you in the next video. Bye bye.